sure you watch this before you leave to college. I promise you, you won't regret it. Now, to all my introverts, I understand, babes. You're partying every day, but you can't make your 8 a.m. I'm over here chasing mine instead of chasing my HBCU dreams.
High volume, high volume.
Hey girl, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Oh That's Nay. And I'm back with another video. It's been a minute since we kicked it, so let's hang out. Today, I'm going to be doing a college advice type of video. I was in college a couple years ago, okay? I'm dragging it. I graduated college in 2021, and these are some tips and advice that I would give to you. Like, I wish somebody would have given to me. So let's get into it. So we're gonna go off a topic, so I could go off into a tangent, and now I got all day. So first things first, majors. Being a freshman, going into college, you should have some type of idea on what you want to do. And honestly, if you don't have an idea, no shade, like, why are you going to college? Unless okay, let me say this. I realize, depending on the crowd, but my school was like a football-based school. A lot of these young men was coming up in there and just going to college because of football. Like, that's all they wanted to do. No backup plan, just football. So they would go to sports management. But the whole time, they didn't even like sports management. Like, they wanted to, like, be a nurse or do something with business. But they was afraid because it would take away from their football. So, honestly, if you don't know what you're doing, babes, take a little second. Because to get into the NFL, to get into the NBA, I'm going to shut my mouth. I don't need y'all coming for me. But just make sure you know what you're going into. And even if you don't like it, switch your major in a timely manner. That's one thing I wish I would have done. I went to school for marketing and communications, and I graduated with my master's in business administration. And it's cool and all, she's cute, but I really wanted to be an early childhood education teacher. But I did not go that route because I was afraid at the time. Like, I was so in my head back in them days that I'm like, no, I don't want to do it. I was just psyching myself out, and then I ended up sticking with something that I really didn't care about, but like, she pays well, you know what I mean? But in the end, like, I wish I would have went to school for early childhood, because looking for jobs in teaching, it's a little harder for me, just based off the fact I didn't get the degree when I was supposed to. But whatever, it's not that deep. But figure out one thing I recommend too. Listen up and listen closely. Freshmen, I know, like, you can make your own schedule, but sometimes, like, there are classes that you're like, it's mandatory and you have to take them. Please don't take no 8 a.m. courses. Please do not take no 8 a.m. courses, especially if you're living off campus. Because not living off campus, I'm sorry. If you live on campus, I went away to college, so I'm speaking from a dorm life perspective. So, getting up for class, 8 a.m., no ma'am, no ma'am, no sir. Do not recommend. If it's possible, please do not do no 8 a.m.s. If you know you are not the type of student to get up early in the morning and go to class. Like, if you know that's not you, see if there's some way you could take that class later semester or take it another time, because I just do not recommend 8 a.m. courses. And another thing, professors, if possible, go on Rate My Professor, Google your professor, search him up, search her up, and make sure he's giving what's supposed to be given. I ain't speaking no English there, but I hope you caught that, because you could get into these classrooms and it's like, what we here for? I could have learned this on TikTok University. I could have did this on Google University. So what are we here for? I wish I would have had better professors, honestly speaking. I wish I would have had more African American professors. But also too, that's the location of the school that I was in. So it's like, you're gonna, you know what I mean? But like, those are things I wish I had, because it would have made me want to come to school more. Because like, I'm seeing professors like me. I'm seeing more people like me. So picking your college is ideal too. Like, picking the right place for you. I went to a small school, so I didn't mind it. But I also went to school with somebody I was in a relationship with at the time. Don't recommend. And that's my next topic. So I know I feel like I'm jumping. Hold on, let's slow down. So 8 a.m.s, no thank you. Rate my professors, yes ma'am. Choosing the right professor. Sometimes you may have to suffer in the class, but I promise you it's not that long. Like, just thug it out, get your grade, keep it pushing. And what else did I say, y'all? Hold on, I'm looking at my phone. Oh, your major. Choosing the right major. It's okay if you want to change majors, but just making sure you're doing it in the right time. Okay, another advice. Here we go. Do not, I repeat, do not, if you went to high school, you graduated high school, you was in a relationship, you thinking this is the love of your life, babes, try again. So one thing I did was, I was in a relationship at the time in high school, and me and my ex was like, we're gonna go to the same school together, we're gonna make this work, we're gonna flourish, I was single by the end of my damn freshman year, okay? Like, college will really bring the best out of people, boy. And it's like, everything have a full purpose and a reason, so to speak, right? So regardless, we was gonna break up. It was just a matter of time. But I'm over here chasing mine instead of chasing my HBCU dreams, okay? Because I really wanted to go to HBCU, but he was going to some bum college, and I'm being a bum too. And I'm like, okay, let's both be bums and go to this college. So I ended up following behind mine, and yeah, I don't recommend. Now, people have beautiful stories. People have their high school sweethearts, and they work out, and they end up going away to college, and they come back. You know, like, it could work out for you. But this is my advice. So if you don't like it, you could click off this video. This is things that I experienced, and I'm just sharing my experience with you guys. So yeah, I don't recommend it. If you guys went to school together, high school together, and y'all trying to go to the same college, oh baby, break up right now. If you haven't already started school, it's August 22nd. Break up with your boyfriend. Yeah, immediately, because college, it's new, a new atmosphere, a new vibe, it's new everything. So if you know you are still in your young phase and you want to be turned, fun, go outside, what's the purpose of being in a relationship? Because a relationship is like a job, to be honest. So it's like, if you really know you're not mentally ready, break up with your boyfriend. I wish I would have did that, because it would have. Anyway, next caller.
I'm about to go to fuck off.
Since we're on the topic of relationships, baby, just date, have fun. You're going to be going to parties. You're going to be socializing with different kinds of people. Don't be locked in, baby. Because 9 times out of 10, the person you kicking it with is kicking it with 5 other people. So safe sex is great sex. Have fun. Don't be like me. I was like, man, I was being faithful, I was being loyal, and I could have been outside having a good time. And when I mean having fun and going outside, I don't mean sexually active, like going crazy, no. But if that's your body, that's your business. But me personally, like, I just wish I would have just gave myself that freedom to, like, associate with other, boys and stuff. Like, what's tea? Like, hang out with the boys and stuff. Because, like, I did it. Because I was just so wrapped up in this man. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, anybody who knows me know I was just like slack about this kid. So that kind of took away from my college experience, but towards the end, like, I made up for it. But whatever. Relationships, no. I recommend get into a relationship your junior year of college. So yeah, get crazy. But your freshman year, have fun, explore, try new things, meet new people. Don't be scared, don't be afraid, have an open mind. And I promise you, you're gonna have an amazing time. I'm stuttering because I'm so excited, like, for real. But yeah, next caller.
Next caller. Next caller.
Parties. Y'all, don't be partying every day. And I know that's easier said than done, because again, you're away from home. You could do what you want. Mama and daddy not on your line. Oh, you outside every day. But remember, you have deadlines, you have group projects, you got things you need to do for class. Like, be for real, because at the end of the day, it's coming out of your pocket. You're paying for it. And if you're one of those luxury girls who mommy and daddy's paying for it, congratulations. But for those who got to take out financial aid and got to pay out of pocket every semester, baby, lock in. Lock in. Because it's going to bite you in the butt. Like, you're partying every day, but you can't make your ADM. It don't make no sense. You partying every day, but you can't meet your deadline. Like, I'm not understanding. So put your priorities in check. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to go wild, because school is a lot of work. I don't care what nobody say. Like, school is not for the weak. It's not for the weak. And college is not for everybody. So if you realize it's your first year or your first semester, you like, this college stuff is not for me, oh baby, get out. Because that's the less loans, the better. Okay? If you really feel like you done tried this semester or even a year and it's not for you, let it go. But I enjoy school, so I really ain't mind, which is why I'm like, forget it. I might as well go ahead and get my master's degree, like I'm already here. But some people don't got that mindset. So if you tested, you test drove it for a year, you ain't like the car, return the car. It's okay, babes. Okay? But partying every day is kind of crazy. Like, that don't make no sense. And now you on academic probation to the point where you getting kicked out. Like, what was the point? Because you wanted to check your rump? Mind you, the people who hosting the parties, they're able to make their classes. They succeeding in life. And what you doing? Coming back home. What's next?
I'm saying it out loud. And maybe you will convince Hope, because you won't be convincing anybody else. So dream on.
Making college work for you. Again, this is your life. Now the power's in your hands. You're no longer in high school. Nobody tell you what time. Da-da-da-da-da, whoop-de-whoop. You make college work for you. So again, if you feel like you need to change your schedule, change your professors, change your advisors, I advise you to. Because nowadays, them advisors be worse than the damn staff. Like, it's crazy. Because you thinking you're on the right track whole time, you're not taking the right classes to graduate. And next thing you know, it's your senior year. And next thing you know, you can't graduate on time because you still taking freshman courses. That don't make no sense. So make sure you on top of your stuff, because again, you're the only one that's paying. Pay attention. After every semester, make sure you are on track. Your grades is looking cute. She's superb. And just stay focused, because it's so easy to get distracted. I'm telling you. So many, where is that? Like, it's so easy to get distracted. Like, I get it. But please, make your schedule work for you. Make sure your friends is, like, balance. Everything's about balance in college. Like, it could get very exciting, and then you're going to fall flat on your face because you wasn't taking my advice. Thank you. Hold on, y'all. Let me get a little cookie. I went to Chip City today, and I got this Fruity Pebble cookie. Y'all see that? Wait, let me show y'all, because I'm not a hater. Now, friends in college. Well, when it was my freshman year, when I was kicking it back in the day, I was so nervous to meet new people. I was so nervous to talk to new people. Like, I just stood in my room, or I was in my boyfriend's room at the time. But other than that, I was not going to no events, no parties, no nothing. Like, it took me literally the end of my freshman year, early sophomore year to like shake up and really go outside. But I was such a loner. Like, it was so bad. It was me and my best friend on the phone every single day on FaceTime. She was in New York. I was in another state. Girl, I woke up on FaceTime. I went to sleep on FaceTime. We ate together. We showered together. Like, I do not recommend. Now, to all my introverts, I understand, babes. It's going to be tough for you to like adjust and meet new people and try to like make new friends, but just be open-minded. Like, don't be mean. I was being mean too. Like, I want to be your friend. Like, please. Like, I had a little 1-2 like I would associate with, but to hang out all the time and like do college activities, like, I wasn't into it till my sophomore year. And that's one thing I wish I would have done, was like attend more events, be more social, put myself in these programs to like make new friends. Like, that's the whole purpose. Like, I left New York City. I left my friends back at home. I should be going into college and meeting new people, right? But, you know, just be open-minded. Don't be like me. Don't be no sourpuss, because it's not cute. You're going to be lonely. Duh. Okay. Last but not least. This was quick, right? I hope it was fast. But these are the apps I recommend in college. Don't worry. I'm going to put them on the screen, and I'm going to link them down in my bio. Do not buy no college textbooks unless it's necessary. Other than that, here's a website. It's called Libgen, LIBGEN.is. Y'all, when I found out about this website, it was my senior damn year. But at least I found it, amen? Literally go on this website, type in the textbook that you want. I promise you, download the PDF, print it at the whatever y'all office is called, like where you could print stuff at, or the computers is over there. Print it out, and boom, there go your textbook. Because depending on your major, you really don't even use the textbook for real. Like college, sometimes I just be scratching my head. But anyway, 10 out of 10 recommend. Next, Grammarly. Listen, a lot of y'all don't know how to talk. Y'all don't know how to properly send an email. Y'all don't know how to write no essays. Use Grammarly.com to make sure you are making the right corrections when you're doing these papers. Please, and do not plagiarize, because they will catch your stupid self. Next. It's called Quillbots. Now, this is a paraphraser tool, which means you could take a paragraph from a text, a website, copy and paste it, and it paraphrase it for you. Y'all, this thing came in clutch, because like, you know, it be those nights when you're so tired, you don't want to do nothing, and you like, all right, let me just go ahead and do this paper. You type in a little passage, pull it up, girl, you copy and paste, put it right in that website I just told you about. Paraphrase it. Who's plagiarizing? Not me. Technically, I'm not, because I'm paraphrasing what I read. Hello? Yeah, that's another good app I recommend. ChatGPT. Girl, if you don't know about ChatGPT, then you live under a rock. Clearly, you're not on TikTok University. ChatGPT is an AI website. I wish I had this in college. I didn't know about this in college at the time. I just learned about it not too long ago. This is a lifesaver. This thing that helped me create a resume, cover letters, content ideas. The best AI website I think I ever used. Like, so listen, type in ChatGPT, hey, can you help me write an essay for, but make sure you are, remember, it's still like a robot in a sense, so it's going to sound very like robotic. So make sure you put like human-like. Make sure you make, like, you have to make it crafty to what you're looking for. Unless you're going to sound like a robot, it's going to sound like somebody, you know what I mean? Like, make it sound like you. So whatever you're typing in that search engine, like, well, in the box, make sure it makes sense, guys. Please. ChatGPT is that girl. She's that girl, and she going to eat it up every single time. In a nutshell, make sure you watch this before you leave to college. I promise you, you won't regret it. Have fun. Have a good school year. Make smart decisions. If you guys need any advice, any other tips, any other questions you're curious about, hit me up on Instagram. Like, hit me up. If I don't respond, I'm gonna respond though, because I'm not fake. But right now, that's irrelevant. So I hope this helped you guys. And if you enjoyed it, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to Oh That's Nay. And if you really scared, or you really nervous, or you just want a friend, hit me up on Instagram. I'm gonna respond, baby. I could be your friend. Like, seriously. Like, I don't mind it. Because I know the feeling of being a freshman and being nervous and being away from home. Like, I get it. So, you want to have a talk with me? DM me.
High volume. High volume.